that connection goes back hundreds, if not thousands of years. Brewers would reuse this, we call it spent grain. It's basically grain from which we've extracted the sugars that ferment to make alcohol. That spent grain you give to farmers because they use it as feed more often than not. You can use it as compost as well, but it's usually used as feed for livestock. But it's a really cool relationship that we have. I mean, we make an agricultural product, really. I mean, it's hops, it's barley, it's water, and it's yeast. So the farmer grows our barley and they grow our hops for us. We use those products, we give them back to them. They reuse them and make more for us. It's kind of a cool symbiotic relationship that farmers have with breweries, and it's an important tradition.
The do what's right was built in from the business plan before we started. I'm like, here's the way it's going to have to go. Or quite honestly, we'll quit. I'm not going to break my neck and have all the big companies that do things wrong make all the money. I'm going to prove that you can be small, do things right, and still make money.
At first, it could sound kind of maybe dogmatic or pithy, but when we were planning the business and as we've grown, we've been guided by that, and it's helped us stay grounded. You take our solar panels, for example. We could have easily expanded production by 100% and made twice as much beer and made twice as much money. Instead, we invested in solar panels.
Solar panels are kind of cliche in terms of doing what's right, but there's no doubt it is the right thing to do.
It's one thing just to say it, and this is a platitude. Yeah, we're going to be environmentally conscious, but you have to do it. And we thought one way that we could show that we were doing it in a very kind of forthright way is to participate in an organization called 1% for the Planet. And the idea being that if every company donated 1% of their gross sales, that you could cure a lot of the environmental woes that are going on in the world.
So the do what's right was built in way back when, and so now it's how I judge our success here is our 1% that we get to give away just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
We could be much bigger than we are now if we wanted to be. There's certainly the demand, luckily for us, but
there's a question of what's there to gain and what's there to lose.
It's not why we got into this. We didn't get into this to grow a company as big as we could and then cash out and go our merry way.
What we risk losing is the sense of family around here.
We love the employees that we have. We like knowing what's going on in their lives, and that just becomes increasingly more difficult as you get bigger, and for us, it's not worth it.